Ever walk into a restaurant and found yourself staring at the menu board like you're trying to decode ancient hieroglyphics? Yeah, not a great experience. Most restaurants focus on what they're serving but completely overlook how they're displaying it. When your digital menu board is cluttered, hard to read, or visually overwhelming, you're not just losing their attention, you're losing sales. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what separates menu boards that convert from those that don't. Welcome back to Signage TechLab, where we break down everything you need to know about digital signage. Alright, so what makes a digital menu board actually effective? It all starts with the impact, and there's numbers to prove it. Studies show that 74% of quick service customers prioritize easy-to-read menus when making purchasing decisions. Digital menu boards can boost sales by up to 3 to 5% on average, and 43% of quick service restaurants report higher revenue after switching from print to digital. But here's the catch. Much of that success entirely depends on effective design. If your board is cluttered or hard to read, those benefits disappear. Those stunning menus won't work if no one can read it. So, let's begin with the 5 fundamentals. First, placement. Where you position your screens matters more than you think. Behind the ordering counter works well for core menu and combos. Self-order kiosks reduce wait time and personalize orders. Some can be placed near the entrance to capture attention with limited time offers. In dining areas, screens reinforce add-on sales like desserts and drinks. You need to keep digital menu boards at eye level, properly angled, and within clear sightlines. Second, readability. Picture this: a customer walks in, looks at the menu, and instantly finds what they want. That only happens when your digital menu board is readable from 6 to 10 feet away. Clear modern fonts like Arial, Readability, or Open Sans make the menu easy to scan, while overly decorative ones slow customers down. Now, here's where psychology comes in. Color. It doesn't just make the food look good, but it also changes how customers feel about it. The first rule is contrast. Make sure that text pop out against the background so everything is easy to read. Next, think about setting the mood. Warm tones like red, yellow, and orange create urgency and stimulate hunger. Cool tones like blues and greens work better for fresh items like salads or smoothies. Whatever your color palette is, keep it consistent with your brand so the signage, packaging, and interior decor complement each other. And here's what really drives sales: high-quality images. When the food photos are accurate and of high quality, sales can increase by up to 30%. The key here is to display your menu items at their best. Use full HD or 4K images to keep every detail sharp. And make sure your lighting and composition are consistent so the food really pops. So no stock images. When customers order based on a gorgeous photo but receive something that looks nothing like it, they feel deceived. One more thing, instant updates. Use a content management system to push changes in real time. Ran out of a menu item? Pull it from the digital menu board with one click. Want to show breakfast in the morning and lunch at noon? Schedule it once and let it run automatically. Customers notice when your signage doesn't match reality, and that makes your brand look careless. And you know what's not careless? A message from our sponsor.
Next Signs. Boost revenue, increase exposure, reduce operating costs. Easy to use and quick to set up. Speak to us about your digital signage needs by clicking the link in the video description below.
Alright, now that we've covered the fundamentals, let's talk structure. How you organize your menu directly impacts how fast customers can scan, decide, and order. The first option, grid layout. Items arranged in a row and columns, usually with images and prices side by side. It's simple, familiar, easy to scan. And that's why you see it everywhere in quick service restaurants. Next is the chalkboard or list layout. More text focused and straightforward. This is perfect for cafes or casual restaurants with longer menus. It feels approachable and works well when you don't have high resolution images for every single item. Then there's a split screen layout. Divide your display into sections so customers can view different categories or promos at the same time. Show your core menu items on one side, limited time offers on the other. This works great for highlighting specials or creating visual comparisons that nudge people toward higher margin items. And finally, the interactive layouts. What you see on the self-order kiosks. Viewing nutritional info, applying promo codes, and customizing order is how they're changing the game. Something that often gets overlooked is brand consistency. Every menu screen should feel unmistakably yours. Consistent fonts, colors, and logo applications across all displays. A premium restaurant might use refined serif fonts and muted tones. A quick service brand might go with bold and energetic. Whatever your style is, consistency strengthens recognition. Studies show it can increase brand recall by up to 80%. Make sure your brand story translates to your screens. Before you go live, test everything on actual screens. Check that prices and menu items are accurate. And make sure everything stays readable under real lighting. Indoor lighting, outdoor glare, and different times of day can all change how content appears. Look for any cropping issues as well. What might look perfect on your laptop might fail on a 55-inch portrait display. Testing early protects your brand and ensures a smooth customer experience from day one. Those are the core fundamentals that make digital menu boards actually effective for a restaurant of any size. Whether you're running a cafe, managing a quick service chain, or operating a full-service restaurant, these principles solve real communication problems while boosting revenue. What's the biggest menu board mistake you've seen in a restaurant? Drop it in the comments below. If you found this helpful, click that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. And I'll see you in the next episode of Signage TechLab.